by slaves. Oh shit, are we live?
live?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Oh, we know.
Ugh,
Welcome to Drunk Tech Support.
who gives a shit? Nobody watches YouTube. I'm so
Some people
done
do.
with YouTube.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
whatever.
on Twitter too now.
Hey Twitter. Hey Twitch. Hey Facebook. I'm Jay.
I'm Rich.
Rich, I've been working on a new intro song.
Ooh.
I was mixing the drunk tech support
Nice.
with a nice trap beat behind it. It's missing stuff. I'm not gonna preview it yet. I got to add instruments and stuff to it. But
you like my
with
cartoon I made with that the other day?
I did. It's not as great as the original, but I like it. Oh, did you upload that?
I did not.
Okay.
Would
would
you like me to?
Anything we do that's creative, we should definitely upload. Oh, wait, to YouTube? No.
Oh, okay.
F that. I don't care. We should just not put... We should only do our streams and then delete them. And then people have to tune in, otherwise they'll miss us. Or they'll have to get the audio pod. But there's fun stuff. You'll... You know, there's once-in-a-lifetime things you'll hear on the live show, like, hey, they should make a game about owning slaves.
Yeah, that's not funny.
No, it's not. And it was taken out of context.
Yeah.
I'm sure. What are you drinking there, Rich? The same thing as last time?
Same thing as last time. I got a strawberry lemonade refresher from Starbucks. I almost said Star Trek.
From Star Trek.
And I put a bunch of vodka in it.
Okay, well that explains the Freudian slip, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it's a vodka. It's Star Trek. I went to Star Trek. Well, that's good. I like that. Because of the whole straw thing, we have like adult sippy cups now.
Yes.
Because we
I
can't have
actually like
straws.
that because I hate straws.
Dunkin' still gives out straws. Because Dunkin's hardcore. They don't give a F about the planet, man.
Andy will be joining us shortly. He just got so we will have a viewer. Thank you very much.
Oh, good. Your bedroom buddy's going to be joining. I'm so happy. You're going to make a pod with him, I know. You're going to run off. Andy, you and me together forever, hand in hand, making a podcast. Screw Jay. Hashtag replace Jay.
Oh, man.
Anyway, I'm just jealous.
Right back, or
no, he's watching the game or something. I don't even know what he sounds like. We've known him for years. Why don't we ever have him on the show as like a guest?
Good question.
Just be like, dude, be on the show. I feel like I've brought this up before.
You may have. We'll have to ask him next time he joins.
All right, I'm gonna work on that.
So,
what's up, Rich?
Not much. We have a couple of topics that are similar.
Which ones?
So, the other day I learned that Proton Mail. Have you ever heard of Proton Mail first? I guess I should start there.
No.
Okay, so it's a privacy-conscious email company. Ugh. They're trying to do the Gmail thing, but with privacy in mind and not harvesting data.
Like DuckDuckGo.
Yeah,
like
that type of thing.
Yes. Okay.
Anyways, they are creating a ecosystem now.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Google. Where they're going to have email, calendar, VPN, storage, everything available
it's going to fail.
Their users. I don't know. They've been around for a while, and they've grown considerably in that time.
I have never heard of them.
Well, you don't care about privacy.
I'm not privacy conscious. Yeah.
You just put your Gmail password on Facebook, and you're like, here, guys, check out my password.
Yeah, you want to read my emails? Go for it. You want to read all my spam and stuff? Fine.
But I thought I should mention that because you put on here about Google Drive having awesome new features.
Yeah, I feel like we need to have like a Google innovation jingle now. Just a jingle for every company.
Yeah, we can do that.
Google, in the year 2022, Google Drive, which we've been using for a long time, Rich.
Quite a while.
has finally added Control-C, Control-V functionality.
You mean it doesn't pop up a window that says go to the menu and do it?
Would you like to? No, it doesn't pop. Say, hey, would you like to install this plugin to your browser so you can copy and paste? No, it just does it now.
Does it?
Now that I don't care.
So innovative.
So innovative, Rich. I can't get over it. These guys are way ahead of the curve, man. I can't wait till everyone else catches up. I remember when we first started potting, and because I never used Google Drive for anything serious.
Yeah, me either.
Like until we started doing notes, and I was like, why can't I just Control-C stuff into Google? You couldn't right click and paste. I couldn't do anything. I feel like every time I hit Control-C, it popped up and was like, would you like to install this plugin that allows you to?
I don't remember seeing a plugin, but it did.
I feel like there's a
that said, you know, if you're using these, go to the menu and go to edit. And
yeah. Like, what could possibly have hindered them for so long? Was it a security thing? Oh, look, Andy's here. He says,
"Hey, hi, Andy."
No, that reads as, "Hey."
I love it.
We're talking about copy and pasting. I'm so glad they added that feature now that I don't care and I've learned to use Google Drive without it. So it's no longer intuitive for me to do that.
Right. They've waited too long, so now you've developed habits that are around the wrong way.
Right.
And he said that's exactly how he wrote it.
Okay, let's just check. See, I'm intuitive like that. I pick up on these things.
Right.
So wow, thanks Google. I'm so super happy that you've added that feature, and it had to be news. You could have just done it and not said anything, because nobody expected that from you.
This is true.
Am I right?
I mean, we've had it on phones longer than we've had it on there.
What is this person in their chat saying?
I don't know.
Oh, when people like subscribe to us, so it pops up, says you've got a new subscriber.
Oh, like in the video while we're live?
Yeah, we're not cool like that.
I didn't know that such a thing existed, but it sounds
cool. Dude, yeah, that's cool. I see people like they'll donate like $5 and it'll pop up on the screen with a special comment that they paid to show and stuff. We're not that fancy, and I hate YouTube, so I don't care to learn it at this point.
Yeah. Well,
no, Andy, did you miss out? They just added copy paste functionality.
Finally, you can do it.
Finally.
I've
been asking. I have a petition with like 3 million signatures on it that I've been trying to get copy paste functionality, and they just did it. I didn't have to submit my petition. I'm sorry. What's burning, Rich?
It smells like something's burning in our house.
Maybe it's your house.
Oh no,
maybe
it's grill. It's outside. I have the window open.
I was say maybe it's the dryer you set up.
No, it's not the dryer. I can assure you that.
Okay. Just a callback, people. That's what they call that. So that's all I had to say about that. Nice work, Jay. Okay, yeah. It's all because of my petition.
Yeah.
So Rich, hey, I like our new background.
That was I can't take credit for that. I added it, but you gave me the idea.
I did. I was like, Rich, you know what would be awesome? That Windows 95 plus science screensaver or background. I don't remember what the hell it was. Actually, no, the science. Yeah, but the science. I think it was like I think it was like technical or something. Because science was the swirling orb that like distorted your background. It was like a bubble that moved across your screen.
Yeah, like the fisheye lens.
Wow, that kind of like brings me into my next subject.
Really?
Everything froze. Wait, did I freeze?
No, you're totally normal.
Wow, everything froze here. I love my computer. Which brings me to the subject of screensavers. I segued myself. Okay, so the site, we're talking Windows 95.
Yes.
Okay? There was a special like bundle. You could buy this little package called Windows 95, or no, it's like Plus for Windows 95 with a big exclamation mark. And what it was a bundle of, do you have it, Rich?
I think so. I'm
Okay,
going through
it was a bundle of applications, desktop themes, which included background icons, Windows system sounds, and screensavers, and
It was
probably
like
some other
everything
junk.
that Windows should have come with, but then
Yeah,
didn't.
didn't it come with like Microsoft Bob
No, that was
or
earlier.
something? No, okay. So you could add all this fun personalization stuff. Actually, it was really annoying. I remember using other people's computers that had like some sound
I
scheme
loved
for
it,
them.
but
No, I loved it for me, but when I went on other people's computer, they had like the seashell. They had like the ocean
yeah.
thing, and like the mouse was the seashell and stuff. That annoyed the
That
crap
was
out of me. I
annoying.
hated that. Yeah.
I don't have. I have the
Do you have Windows
CD
98 Plus?
sampler with free games.
Does that have hover on it?
I think so.
That must
We
have the
talked about that
hover.
on the show, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I actually have it. I have it saved. Like, I have a standalone installation of hover. I can play hover whenever I want,
Nice.
and all of its glory 640 by
Apparently I
480.
have 2 copies.
Why,
I
Rich?
don't know.
We should go through our CD folders. I have an old CD folder somewhere around here that
I
has
have
like.
SimCity 2000. Huh?
I have that on Origin. I still
Yeah.
play it.
I guess I
Okay.
don't have the Plus disc, but
All right. Let me get back to Plus. So Plus was that. It included like just themes, basically desktop themes. What desktop themes were in Windows 7? Because that was something you could do in Windows 7. Download like a desktop theme.
yeah, but it was like integrated with it. You didn't have to get a separate disc.
No, you go to the Windows Store and download a theme.
Yeah.
Windows 10, you can still do it, but they don't advertise for it.
Yeah.
Windows 11, who gives a shit,
I
right?
haven't messed with Windows 11 too much yet. It's what I'm running right now, but I haven't customized it or anything. It's just the standard.
it so much.
But you know what? Now that I think about it, my screensavers and everything carried over because I have like space theme screens.
I kept all your
backgrounds.
personalization stuff. Well, so that brings me to the subject of screensavers. Are screensavers on the way out, Rich?
I think so. Like
Windows
I don't
Windows
use
stopped
them.
Windows stopped emphasizing
Well, now we have monitors that don't have burn-ins, so why would you use one?
because they're fun and cute. Duh.
I have one on my Mac. If that
Is
means
it
anything.
is it Flurry? Do you use Flurry?
No, it's the photo library one. So
Okay. Because Flurry's the only good Mac screensaver.
what is Flurry?
It's like the wispy color rainbow thing that like wisps around. It
yeah.
wisps.
There you go. I have that one.
I've always been big on screensavers. Like back when I was edgy in the early 2000s, I had the Matrix screensaver because I was like,
Yes, 'cause that was
uber
so
edgy.
cool back then.
"Oh my god, it's like the Matrix." Am I right? Flurry. It's
still
a
on
wisp.
here on
Yeah,
on the
that's like
latest Mac OS.
that is their standard screensaver. It'll never go away. Now tell me, how do you get to the screensaver on Mac OS? Is it like
desktops and screensavers, and then
yeah? Okay, so Windows, you used to be able to go to personalization,
mm-hmm.
and right in there would be screensavers, right? Back in Windows 7
Right.
and earlier versions, okay? Or we're talking like XP and earlier. You'd right click on your desktop, go to display properties.
Yeah, it's not under personalization.
No, it's gone. You have to manually search for it now.
No way.
Yeah, and if you pull it up,
because it really, at its core, it's a display function.
it's not under display. And if you search for it, it's not even part of the new the Windows interface.
This is blowing
it's-
my mind.
It shows up as the old school like Windows XP properties window.
It's not under displays. It's not under personalization.
Pull it up. Like do a search for it.
Change screensaver.
But it shows up as
Oh
like
my
the old,
god! It brings up the old control panel.
the old control panel.
Wow.
Yeah. So it is no longer like easily accessible. So I'm like, are they just like okay, and this started Windows 10 started this.
Yeah.
My
It
favorite
had to
screen
have been later on, like maybe after like 2004 or 2021 H1 maybe.
I feel like this started after Vista or the downhill slide. After Vista, my favorite screensaver was always Bubbles
Yeah. I remember
because I'm
that one.
special. I like bubbles. And so
Bubbles.
what bubbles did was it would show just colorful bubbles all over your desktop. You'd see your desktop and then these fun bubbles bouncing all over the place. It was fun.
You know,
And then
we are professionals at what we do, but apparently we don't pay attention to screensavers.
this guy does. I love
crazy.
bubble.
That kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, I'm not done. Shut up.
Sorry.
All right. I'm all thrown off. Okay, so Vista Windows Vista introduced bubbles. And bubbles was my favorite screensaver, you know, based on the standard Windows
Right.
screensavers. Before that, I don't know, it was Starfield.
Yes, that was mine. If I used one, it was usually that on the older like Windows 95. 98.
Yeah. Windows 10 came out and suddenly bubbles is there. But it's not transparent. It won't show your desktop with
I
bubbles.
did see that actually.
Transparency over it. It'll switch to a black screen with bubbles, which
Yes.
sucks. It's boring. I hate it. Windows 11, I actually don't even know if they still have bubbles. I haven't.
I
I don't-
tell you because I have the window up.
All the others, and so they literally haven't updated screensavers since Vista. That was the last new screensaver that we got.
There's obviously not a focus on it anymore.
No, there's no focus.
Yes, Bubbles is on here.
Okay. And does it do
It does it over everything else.
no black screen?
Previewing. Yep, no black screen.
I need to upgrade to Windows 11.
Apparently.
Why is it not working in Windows 10?
I don't know.
Why would they work on that and fix that? Or maybe they just
And it goes. Not only is it transparent through your screen, but it goes from screen to screen if you have multiple monitors.
Ah.
So, like a bubble will float.
Okay. So I don't think Microsoft was like, we need to fix this black bubble screen. I think they just changed something and they magically fixed it, and they didn't even care. I think that's how that worked out.
Maybe it was the
so
remnants of Windows Aero that they removed that fixed it.
I thought it was Flash related because I feel like it happened around the same time they got rid of Flash. So a lot of screensavers stopped working around the time that Flash went dead.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them were Flash
Not the
based.
Windows ones though; those weren't Flash based.
No, I know but that's just my thinking. I'm like, why
Possibly.
would they? All you gotta do is take a picture of the desktop and then show bubbles over it. It's not like the desktop is changing. You know what I
That's
mean?
pretty much what it's doing in Windows 11. It's not.
Yeah.
You can't see things moving when it's on, but
Okay, there's a lot of things I don't like about Windows 11, but that's a game changer for me, Rich.
it is.
I can get bubbles.
Ah!
Bubbles back the way they're meant to be.
And if only Microsoft knew how important of a selling point that was for some people.
Am I right? Am I the only one that, like, when I install Linux,
You're not
I'm
the
just
only one because there was an article about it that I saw. So you're
Oh,
not
really?
the only one.
Yeah, I just came up with this on my own. Am I the only one that, like, when I install Linux, I got to go through all 99,000 screensavers that
I
come
have
installed?
never ever used a screensaver in Linux. I don't even know they had screensavers.
They have so many. Every version of Linux has 100
But to
screensavers.
be fair, 99% of the
they're-
time I install Linux, it's just the OS with no GUI. So
Okay. Well, when I play around Linux, because they're low impact, they're lightweight, they don't take up a lot of space. Why the hell not, like, put money into this so your
Yeah.
computer's pretty and it's personalized? I feel like the personalization of computers has gone downhill
that's fair.
since like Windows 10. Nobody cares. It's just a functionality
The
device
irony
now.
in that is like now we have computers that can actually handle them.
Exactly. You remember Windows Vista Ultimate, the
Yeah.
dream scene?
Yes.
Dream scenes. You ever
Yeah.
use dream scenes, Rich? It plays an MPEG as your desktop. And you know what I'm using now? Wallpaper engine
Oh yeah.
through
yeah.
Steam. Through Steam.
Yeah, I think.
And I get out like really cool moving backwards. We're talking like you and me back in like 98 days, Drempels.
Mm-hmm.
It was doable back then. They just
Yes,
put
it
no
was.
effort into it. And then you got to get a third-party company to like do something like that. Windows tried it, but it wasn't popular right away, so they did what they always do, abandoned it. So like, oh, this only appealed to a niche group of people, so it's gone. It's gone. It's like the movie. It's like the movie companies are like, oh, our movie didn't make $2 billion overnight.
Maybe the people that developed the original control panel left the company.
How long is it going to take them to get away from that original
somebody
control
to come in
aesthetic?
to learn it and then reprogram it under settings?
I
mean, I'm just thinking of maybes, you know.
Well, they keep acting like Windows has been built from the ground up with each new version, but yet we still have that shitty control panel view that they go to, which means
glaring example of how they are lying to
they're
us.
still clinging to the old code. Am I right?
Yes, you are right.
All right, so that was it. That's all I wanted to say.
All right.
Effing screensavers, man.
I think your connection got bad because you.
Did I get all fuzzy? I was gonna say you got all fuzzy.
Yeah, it's probably just your internet.
Why do I have 3 instances of Move Mouse open? Oh my god.
So
anyway, Rich, what's up?
Not much. I didn't tell you until today when I said I would have to wait an hour or so to pod, but I bought a new drone.
Oh yeah. Did you get some drone footage?
And I did actually, and it was really cool. So
is it one of those drones that carries your phone, or does it have its own camera?
No, it's its own camera. So I've always I've bought multiple drones in the past, and they always last like a day, and then I break them, and they're terrible. And
yeah, you can buy propellers.
I finally,
for them, right?
with the fiasco with my dryer and washer, I got a bunch of gift certificates to Best Buy. So I was like, I'm gonna buy a new drone, and I'm gonna buy a nice one. So I did, and it's fantastic.
I'm getting really good upload download. I don't understand why I'm.
It's Google's fault. They heard you talking about them, and they were like, "Oh yeah,
oh yeah, you don't like our copy paste feature? Fuck this guy." Okay, I'm sorry. You're drunk. So you should have had video footage to play for us.
It's a really nice one. I do, but I don't have it ready and queued up because I wasn't planning on that. But I can do it. So, anyways, it doesn't need adjustments. Like every drone I've had, you've had to adjust. Like it would, or otherwise it would pull to the left or the right all by itself. This one, figures it all out on its own, and it'll just hover perfectly. Unless you.
Oh yeah. The really nice ones do that.
Well, I've never spent the money. I've never really put any.
How much was this, Rich?
It was like $200.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was thinking like a $600 drone that could do the smart maneuvering and stuff like that. That's crazy. A $200 drone that'll do that now? That's insane.
Now you're breaking up.
Oh, son of a fucking bitch! Do you want me to rejoin?
Real bad.
Okay, I'm gonna rejoin.
Oh. And he's gone. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for him to get back on. Much better.
Having flashbacks, Rich.
Oh yeah, back in the day.
The way things were. Hey, I'm communicating off a stolen Xfinity account. What's up?
We used to do that back in the day, remember?
Yeah, I had that laptop with infinite internet.
That was fantastic.
Stupid and ties their accounts to MAC addresses, apparently. So if you have a used laptop that was set up for Xfinity, boom, free internet for 2 years.
Nice.
Yeah. Am I better?
Yes, you are definitely better.
What is Andy saying? In Windows 11, the bubbles are only in the middle.
I don't know. Because they were all over the place on mine, so I don't know.
There's just a little window with bubbles in them. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, I think he was making a joke about the taskbar and how the start button's in the middle now.
Oh. What if he wasn't?
If not, I just made
then that's not funny. Wow, it's really warm in here. I wish I could turn my AC on.
Yeah, I have that problem too, which is why you probably hear a hum.
I don't.
Oh, good.
Okay, was it?
Yes, I
Okay,
was
Rich
right.
was right. Fuck you, Rich. Fuck you, Rich. All right.
Whatever.
So drone, yeah, cool. You'll have to post some footage because people
I
love looking at other
will.
people's effing drone footage. That's so exciting.
Isn't that like the only reason to buy a drone?
Yeah, I guess you could like be a peeping tom and like
That's
spying your neighbors.
illegal, Jay.
Why? You own the drone. It's not. It's not their fault. Your drone's pointing a camera at them.
Oh my god. I don't think it works that way.
No. Okay. What do I know?
No.
All right. What's next, Rich? What's next on the agenda?
Oh well, I wasn't done. So there was a FedEx disaster. So I ordered it, and it was like 2-day shipping, and I should have gotten it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a message at 12 o'clock. I'm sitting here working from home. I got my camera up right here, so I'm watching. Nobody came to my house, but I got an alert that it had been delivered.
Oh yeah, they do that.
So my son went out and went to all the houses around the area and didn't see it anywhere. So I was like, whatever. So I opened a case with FedEx, and they were going to look into it. And then today, some lady shows up at the door, and she's like, "Hi, this got delivered to my daughter's house on accident." And it was the drone. So.
Well, weren't they nice to not steal your property?
I know, right? It would have been a good catch because it was a nice drone.
Is there any insurance to cover that when that happens?
Yeah.
Well, they said it was delivered. I mean, Amazon like takes a picture.
Yes. Or
They're
they'll
like,
go into your
there
house
it is.
if you are cool with that, which you probably are.
Yeah, because I don't care about privacy. If I'm like jacking off or like taking a shower, they want to come in and be like,
It's on them.
"Here's your package." I'll be like, "Oh, thank you, awesome."
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was my drama with the FedEx guy.
Mm. But you got a cool drone. What model is it?
It's I don't
You know, if
Tello, I think it was the name of it.
Tello. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it either, but it's powered by that DJI, which is a pretty popular one. Oh, it's Tello, yeah. Tello, Tello.
Tello. Oh my god.
What?
Remember Yellow? Weren't we on Yellow? Or Ello? Ello. It was Ello.
Oh yeah, wasn't that a social media?
The social media thing that was going to disrupt Facebook that we signed up for a while. Like,
how'd that work out for them?
Many years. I don't know. I haven't signed in years.
Probably doesn't even exist anymore.
Must have worked out great.
I'm sure it did.
Didn't we have a Google Plus page too?
Yeah, we did.
At one point. Didn't have a. All of China knows about your drone.
What are you talking about? They already knew. They knew the second I got on my computer and bought it.
They don't care.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It'd be cooler if you had footage that we could comment on. Nobody wants to click on other people's drone footage, so
and that's
even
why
if you were
I didn't think anybody would be interested in it, so I didn't.
Yeah, but they're already watching us. Then you just shove it in their face, and a little video window in the corner. Be like, here's.
So
my
you're saying this is like my platform to shove shit down people's faces?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, you can. You could have like that drone footage. Here's my super stabilized drone footage that took me no talent whatsoever to make. I'm gonna put some cool like music behind it. You know what people do with their drones.
Right.
It's awesome. Great. Cross that out.
It was fun.
That was your FedEx drama that they
that
just
was the FedEx drama. It wasn't like a lot of drama. It wasn't like Best Buy drama. That was.
The Best Buy drama is always juicy.
Always. Like you and Roy. Sounds like I'm
I got
talking about
I
like
got triggered
your
today.
lover or something.
I was driving for Lyft, and it took me to Roy Street, and I had a flashback. Literally happened today.
Oh,
I started driving at like 5:30 this morning,
yeah,
and
that's
like
crazy.
the best times to drive for Lyft are the times where other people aren't going to drive,
Yeah.
because I'm picking people up. They're like, "Wow, nobody ever shows up." Like I always search for a Lyft, and I can't find anyone at this hour. I'm like, "Wow,
Sounds like
really?"
that's a great time to drive.
It is. Oh, I kind of got a segue.
Oh.
It's good money. You know what else is good money that I just found out about?
Hmm.
Have you heard of these bird scooters?
Yes. You know you
Okay,
can charge them and make money?
that's just what I was going to talk about. Right? You just like
Sorry.
blew up. Wow. Wow.
Sorry.
Wow, way to deflate my whole thing, Rich. You know what? I'm done.
Sorry.
That was it. That was the gist of what I was going to say. Next topic. Thanks, Rich.
Hey, no problem.
You're such a wet blanket. Okay, so this started me and my brother because I see these scooters all over the place, these stupid bird scooters
Mm-hmm.
on the side of the road, on a sidewalk, next to a trash can. I just see them everywhere. I'm like, what the hell? Now, my first thought was, I didn't think they had kickstands. I thought they were like gyro controlled, like a Segway.
Oh, really?
I thought they just stood up
That'd
straight.
be cool.
That would be cool. I'm an idiot because when I got closer to one, it had a kickstand. I'm like, okay.
They're little, though, to be
My
fair.
my second thought was, how the hell do they charge these? They're not solar. You just see them like dead on the side of the road everywhere.
Yeah.
And I don't ever see like a charging station. I don't see a truck driving around picking them up to charge them. So there's one parked in front of our apartment complex today. So me and my brother went down to like mess with it. It turns out they do have a charging port, and when I went to pick it up to flip it over to like see if I could find a charging port on it, it started yelling at me.
Really?
Well, it chirps because it's bird. Bird's the word,
Oh.
you know. So it was like tweet, 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 tweet,
How
tweet, tweet, tweet.
clever.
I know. There's so much bird, so that's why I said bird hunting.
Oh! I thought
So-
you literally meant you were going bird hunting.
I'm gonna go shoot some birds, Rich.
I mean, you've done weird things before.
I do have a BB gun, and I do hate birds because they shit on my car.
I was like, I saw the notes, and I was like,
You
why
ne-
are we, like maybe he's taking pictures. Like maybe that's why it's tech related. Like,
You really just put two and two together.
yes,
Wow. Okay, that's
I'm a
awesome.
little slow.
I know.
It's the vodka.
I don't. You haven't drank that much, Rich, unless that's straight vodka with like food coloring in it.
No.
So upon researching, I'm like, how do they charge these? Because I pictured some bird company truck driving around at night, scooping these up and charging them, which made sense to me until I realized it's like a Uber. It's like a-
ride-sharing kind of.
Yeah, they pay you to charge these. You can go around. It's after a certain time of night. It's got to be like 9 p.m. or something.
Really?
And you have to have them charged and at the station by 7 a.m. or you don't get paid.
Really?
But you can be paid, but it says between $5 and $20 per scooter.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah,
Maybe
right?
it depends on like how dead they are, like how much you have to actually.
I have no idea. I went to go to their sign up. They have a page. Work as a bird charger. You have to be at least 18 years old, live in a bird location, own a vehicle that can fit a bird, must fit at least 3 birds. The word bird is so annoying at this point. You have to have a valid social number, debit card for direct deposit, and own a smartphone. And basically, you can go at night, scoop up as many as you want, charge them, get them out to I guess there's like a location. You know what they call it, Rich?
What?
Guess what they call it?
Um.
Where all the birds are. You put them all in one
Nest?
place. Oh, yeah, it's a bird nest, Rich.
Of course it is.
they're like, head to flyers.bird.co and sign up. So guess what happened when I went to that link?
What?
It's dead.
What?
403 error. That's a new one. 403. The request could not be
Oh,
satisfied.
that's a forbidden error.
That's weird. Oh, is it that I'm... is it like a continue... You know what? I've been having trouble with Firefox lately. I actually couldn't open... I couldn't open our Hangouts tonight. It kept not It kept not opening, and then I finally had to like go in and tell it to not block pop-ups for that page, which I've never had to do before.
Interesting. Maybe
Let me try Chrome. Nope. Chrome's doing the same thing. Bad request. We can't connect to the server for this app or website at this time.
Just go to their main website and search for it.
Bird.co.
Yeah. Of course, they're probably like too cool for a search function.
Maybe I want a partner.
Yes, probably.
Yeah, you're right. That worked. I could go to there, but
Let's go.
Let me see. Oh my God, there's so many pop-ups. Apparently, they make bicycles too.
Yeah. So one of the bicycle companies, it was actually a Chinese company, I think, that came into town when I lived in Texas.
Yeah.
They were kicked out because people, like the riders, were taking them and putting them in funny places. There was a whole subreddit for it.
To rob them?
No, they would just take the bike and like put it on a roof or like hang it from something. Like it was hilarious. Like,
oh, okay, I can actually get that from here. Fleet manager. Become a fleet manager and make up to $1,500 a week. What?
Ooh.
I don't know what
That's
this.
a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't know what this. Good for the community. Has cleaner air. So that was something I wanted to look. I'm like, why didn't I know about this back when I was like trying to get on Uber and DoorDash and all that crap?
I
like,
had never actually tried it. Otherwise, I'd have suggested it. But
I never even thought about it till today. These are in such bad condition. The one that we inspected that was in front of our apartment, it was dead. The battery was dead.
Wow.
The tires are solid rubber, so they're not like tube tires that could
that's
pop.
probably for maintenance purposes, I'd imagine.
Yeah, but the rubber, it was completely smooth. Like it had been worn completely smooth from riding, and there was like chunks falling off of the tires and stuff. So they're not very safe. But
There you go, Jay.
what's that? Oh, is that drone footage?
It is.
Why is it so glitchy and crappy?
Because the wind is super powerful here, so every time the wind would blow, it would like tilt, and it has an accelerometer, so when it feels the tilt, it'll adjust the screen. So
You need practice, Rich.
I do.
Was that fat bastard right there?
That's me, asshole.
Keto, Rich. Keto. I will be your your guide.
Andy said he's glad to see you're using Firefox at least.
I have not had fun. Don't get me started on Firefox because it's. I've had so many problems. I hate Chrome. I've always hated Chrome. I've hated Chrome since like 2015.
Yeah,
but
like,
it's just
you're like hipster of hating Chrome.
Yeah, dude. I hated Chrome before it was cool to hate Chrome. What's your kid doing? Taking a picture of your drone?
He's actually controlling it. It's controlled by
I
the
thought he had like a camera phone or something.
No, it
like...
has a ad hoc Wi-Fi network that you connect to, and then that's how you control it, is over the network. So it's all network connectivity.
Okay.
You don't have to rely on Bluetooth and.
What's with the Guido Adidas outfit, Rich?
Leave me alone.
You're like, hey, I'm flying a drone here.
Oh my god.
With your gold chain.
Yes, it's actually white gold. Thank you very much.
It's still gold. That's awesome. How high can you go? Have you brought it up to like 1,500 feet?
I didn't go that high because I was afraid of the wind taking it. Because literally, it would take like one gust of wind and it would blow like clear across the field. So.
But aren't they designed so like if the battery dies, it'll just like slowly descend to the ground?
Yeah, and
it
has a protection in it. So if I try to do what I'm doing right now is a 360 video, it's all automated. You just push a button and it does a 360 video.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are low on battery and you try it, it'll say can't do it because it's low on battery. And
That's cool that they have those features.
yeah,
The most fanciest drone I had was a helicopter
yes, I had one
that
of
I
those
got.
too.
I got for $40 and broke it within like 5 minutes. It hit the fucking
Yeah,
wall and
ours
shattered to
actually
pieces.
lasted a couple of weeks, but after that, it was pretty much gone. Like,
Yeah,
it's unfortunate because it was a lot
it's
of fun.
fun. It's a challenge to like fly something like that. But those ones that like auto stabilize and crap, like I can't see any real challenge or
It's still
fun
challenging with the wind, but
other than getting like just weird aerial footage. Like that's why I would get one of those if I wanted to take
so
like cool
the
aerial shot.
advantage of spending the money
Aerial.
wasn't just the stabilization. That's a nice feature, but
Yep.
it was the durability. It's made of a harder plastic than the ones that were cheaper, like the $30 to $50 range. So
Yeah.
it was
Does
nice.
does it have protectors around the propellers?
Yeah,
So
and I also bought the I forget what they called the bundle. It was a bundle that had 3 batteries, so I get like 45 minutes of runtime total. So 15 per battery, and they all charge in a.
you
in
need
a
to take
dock.
it. You need to take it up, Rich, as high as it'll go,
I
and
will one
film.
day when the wind's not too crazy, but out here the wind's always crazy, so
I think, yeah, I think the higher you go, the crazier the wind gets.
probably.
That's why you need one of those like $1,000 drones or one of those freaking military drones.
Yeah, one of the ones
You can
that
like,
are unmanned.
yeah,
Aircraft.
you can bomb children's birthday parties
Oh yeah, that sounds like
and
fun.
stuff. You know, because they look suspicious.
Yeah. Hey, do you remember the Google AI image thing? We talked about it a while back. Like, it would make like
Deep thought
something like that.
or the
Yeah.
deep thing where it made the trippy images.
Yes.
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 So they've got this new thing
Yes.
where you can type in a word and it'll generate an image.
Oh, they've done that.
Well,
That's been
I've never seen it. Okay.
Clearview AI, says Andy.
I don't know. Nope. I guess he was thinking of something else.
Don't you remember that thing we did on the show where like we drew
Yes.
something and Google had to guess it?
Yes, this is along the same lines. It's the research AI division that does this.
Yes.
So, anyways,
Oh, my bad. Am I upsetting you? I'm sorry. I'll shut up
oh my god, I did it again. Wrong display.
while you do that thing you do with the screen.
So, this is the.
Is this the
example
thing
right
where
here.
you? I'm gonna interrupt you because you did the same thing to me with the thing that I did earlier. Is this where
Yeah.
you just type in a bunch of words and it'll make a picture?
Yep.
Okay, boom. Ruined your thing, just like you ruined
Dragon
mine.
fruit wearing karate
Bitch.
dunk in the snow, and then it actually makes a picture of that. A bald eagle
Okay.
made of chocolate powder, mango, and whipped cream.
So it could be like Tony Stark, like banging the Hulk,
Apparently,
while Black Widow like finger blasts
a
herself.
strawberry mug. A robot
this
couple
somebody-
fine dining with the Eiffel Tower in the background.
That sounds like a stock photo. That's suspicious.
But anyways,
Corgi
they're
on
very
it.
realistic.
Corgi wearing a fedora and sunglasses.
In Times Square riding
Ah!
a bike.
Okay, so can we do this? Can we type something and make it do it?
I don't know. You know what? I actually haven't tried.
Not open to the public. Which makes everything sus. Now this is all sus. I don't believe
Yeah.
any of it.
If we can't access it, then it's probably not real.
Yeah, I thought somebody else did this a long time ago, years ago. We're like,
Whoa.
you could just. Are you on a spreadsheet? Did
Yeah,
you
this
just
is like-
access Google's like internal files or something?
No, I think this is like you type it in here and it'll make it. I think.
It's a spreadsheet.
Looks like it.
Type some stuff.
A medieval painting of the Wi-Fi not working.
What?
There's just ideas for pictures.
Mm.
A zebra to the right of a fire hydrant.
Type in drunk tech support. Let's see what this is. What it does. What if it shows you and me?
No, I don't have edit. It's view only.
Nah.
So anyway,
Oh wait. So wait, it uses a Google Doc.
Yeah.
What? That's interesting.
That they're feeding
You're
it with their
listening
own
to OK
software.
Computer. That's
Yes.
interesting. I heard about this like 6 or 7 years ago. And
Maybe the news is
there's
that
no
it's
functional
better.
demo. There's no functional demo, right?
Right.
Because I feel like Adobe did something where they're like, you could do this now. This is a thing you can do. Not good at art, just type in what you want to look and it'll do it. But I never seen it come to fruition.
It's
Fruition?
unprecedented photorealism and a deep level of language understanding. That's what they're demonstrating.
Why don't they demonstrate it as something we can mess around with? Like the deep
Like the one
thought.
where you could like draw something and it would guess what you're drawing.
Yes, that's what it was. It was like a Google AI demonstration. Wasn't that like back in 2015? That was
Yeah,
so
that was a
long
while
ago.
ago. I mean, that was like right after we started potting.
Yeah, it was like a series of tests to demonstrate like AI. Google did it, right?
Yeah.
It had different tests. But one of them was like basically Pictionary, but the computer guessed what you're drawing. That was fun. Can you do that
So
still?
there's actually like a little thing you can play with. It's still kind of suspect,
Mm.
but you can like change it to an oil painting of a fuzzy panda
Oh, because
wearing
so they have
sunglasses.
every permutation of all these things changed around
I guess
already produced. That's dumb.
that doesn't
Until
look.
you could type in your. Didn't Adobe also show that you could like use Adobe Edition and literally take a sample of somebody's voice and type different words and make them say those words?
Yeah. Well, that's the deep fake that we were talking about
Keegan
last episode.
Jordan Peele, Key, whatever the hell their names are.
And Peel.
The fat one. The one who does the Obama impressions.
Yes.
This is also back in 2015 and 16, around there. I could have sworn it was Adobe Edition, showing that you could
It was
literally
definitely
like
Adobe. I don't remember what software they were using, but
it had to be. There's a naked child behind you. He went past you. He's the other way.
oh my god. And I was laughing about it.
Ugh.
I remember that used to happen to you all the time.
Blur that out. Oh, naked kids. Yeah, but mine were girls, so that was different.
That was even worse. Yeah.
I know.
Anywho,
Put some clothes on. Anywhom, that's cool, but until I have something in my hand that I can play with, it's poo-poo.
yeah, Andy's saying Adobe Audition is pretty insane.
Yeah, I use it. I don't know what you use. You use Audacity. I use Adobe Edition for editing.
I've
all of our
tried
pods.
to start learning Adobe Audition. It's just
And
like,
you have it. You have like a recent version of it. I have like
Yeah,
an
because I
outdated
paid for it.
version. Yeah. So use
But-
it.
I have to learn it first. It's not something you can just jump into. Like,
Yeah, it is. If
and
you
right
if you
now,
know photo.
I'm learning other things.
Oh, do you want to get in the stuff that needs a diarich?
Yeah, let me play our little intro.
Are we still doing that? I thought we were gonna do that after
we're
the fact.
definitely doing that.
Oh, I never.
Welcome to Stuff That Needs to Die! I will kill you.
All right.
You probably just played Musky Minutes. You don't
no,
even know
I
what you
definitely
played.
did stuff that needs to die.
Oh yeah, you sure? Because
I'm sure. I have that new soundboard I told you about.
Uh-huh.
Asshole.
Welcome to Stuff That Needs to Die. I'm Jason.
So, tell us what needs to die today, Jay.
I don't. You need the diarich.
Asshole.
I'm sick of you.
Uh,
Oh. eBay. When's the last time you eBayed something, Rich?
I bought stuff, but I haven't sold anything
Nope,
in a long
doesn't
time.
count. Because if you're selling something, you get the double dildo right up the a-hole.
Really?
Okay, so I sold my gaming laptop that I paid $1,300 for because I had a money emergency. I needed money. I sold it for $821. How much in fees do you think they took out?
$50.
$106.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Okay. Also, I didn't realize they were doing this. I'd initially posted my laptop online back in April 26th. And I decided, okay, no, I'll make the money on Lyft. It's fine. I don't need it. I canceled it after like a couple days. They charged me $78 for canceling it.
Oh my god!
Yeah. And then I reposted it. I sold it. They took $100. And then somehow it got accidentally reposted after it was sold.
Wow.
And the guy had bought the laptop was like, "Why is it reposted? I thought I bought it." I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Okay, that's a mistake. I'm gonna cancel it." $67 to terminate the sale.
Wow.
It wasn't even like purchased yet. Like it still had like it literally just been posted like that morning. I'm gonna call them tomorrow and yell at them. So I have lost on this laptop, let's just say $250
Wow.
on top of the $820 I got for it. So I'm getting about $500 for a laptop I paid $1,300 for. Just to eBay's bullshit fees and stuff. They've changed their rules out of nowhere.
Nobody uses it anymore.
Yeah, I went in when I went in to initially sell my stuff. Suddenly they have these new tax rules. They're like, "Oh yeah, you need to fill out a 1099 now because you're a contractor if you're selling on
that's
eBay."
because of the new law that was passed this year.
Yeah. So
Anything
so
over
there's that.
600.
So now I got to manage my stupid taxes with eBay now, where it never was a problem. But that is insane.
That's just not worth it.
No.
Like, why would they even make money on that? Like,
106 must be some percentage off of what I made of it.
well, yeah, they changed it a while back where it was the flat rate to post it, like it always was.
Exactly.
But then they took a percentage of the sale too.
But it was never that much. It was
No.
like 10%
No, it
or
was not.
yeah. And these new fees to cancel a sale. When has it ever been a bit? I know it might have been like $1 or $2 to cancel a sale just for trouble, but $67 fucking dollars.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, sorry, or $78. How do they? Okay, so 67 and 78. Those are the same item, the same laptop twice. I canceled. What is the difference? The amount of time it took before I canceled it. They decided.
Probably.
It's fucking bullshit. I'm sorry,
agree.
we're not supposed to be swearing so much.
I would too.
But I'm looking. I sold my Razer 5G for $285. They took out $46. I sold my Canon DS for $277. They took out $44. These are like unacceptable. These aren't like.
It's asinine.
This is a 20%. This is like a fourth of your. I don't know. I can't do math. This is like a fourth or 1/5 of your like.
I think it's an eighth.
Shut up.
Ish.
Sorry. But no, it's bullshit. That is insane. I'm not gonna use eBay. I'll go to a goddamn pawn shop, or I'll
Why
just
would you?
stick it on like Craigslist. I didn't know about that till I logged in today, and I'm like, because like I've been struggling for money lately,
Yeah.
and like expect eBay to behave the way it always has. You know, I know there's always like an annoying waiting period to get your goddamn money. By the time I get my money, like I'm only gonna have $500. Like, ugh, dude, don't use eBay, everybody. I don't know why I'm saying that. Go sell local. It's insane, dude.
I've sold like hundreds of things on eBay over the
Me
years.
too.
But I haven't done it in a long time.
I sold stuff maybe 3-4 years ago. So this has been within the past like 4 years. They've made these changes. Because I sold like my MacBook Pro, and I think it only cost me like $30. You know, out of I couldn't imagine what that would cost now, with what they're taking out.
Yeah.
And the
Sounds like
fact
it's
that
not
they're
worth it.
charging you like that much to cancel a listing.
It almost sounds like they're signing their own death warrant here.
They're like price gouging. I'm gonna call tomorrow. The latest laptop. I don't know how my laptop got relisted.
I don't either.
Like I told you,
auto relisting thing that will kick in if it doesn't sell, but if it sells, it shouldn't.
no, it's sold. It's been delivered. Like I'm still waiting on the goddamn money. That's the other thing, dude. They hold the money till like
escrow or whatever
for like 30 days. Like I'm like the guy's got the laptop. You know, if he doesn't, you know, there's
probably better off selling it on the dark web.
Dude, for real.
Bitcoin in like 5 minutes.
Just go stand on the street and fucking hold a sign up. Laptop for sale. Or freaking go to a pawn shop, for Christ's sake. It's insane, dude. So yeah, that was it. I was like...
That needs to die.
Yeah.
And it'll probably go on its own if they're starting to charge that much. They must be desperate.
It won't. Because they know people will pay it, dude. It's just like gas prices. They're like, what are you going to do? Huh? You gonna sell it on Craigslist for half the money? I'm gonna give him the bird.
You know what else needs to die?
Your mom.
Calculus.
Oh, Rich, tell us about how hard calculus is and how it's needed for management, because management uses calculus so much.
I don't understand it.
Is it because like let's say like you're a manager at like Wendy's or something, and you got to be able to like figure out like the what you sold today versus what you made all
math and algebra.
What you made all year, and then project it till next week. Like no, not that. Okay, I tried.
Is more used in like physics. It's like calculating rates of change and things like that, and it's unnecessarily hard. Like I can't. I'm struggling to get through this class. I still have a B, but it's the lowest grade I've had the entire time I've been in school. So,
what? Any managers listening on the ether out there in La La Land, have you ever used calculus ever in your management experience?
Reason being, I'm going for an IT management degree, so. Why would I?
The only thing I can think calculus, the way you describe it, I am like remedial math guy here. I do not do math, and is like projecting, like for projecting stuff, projecting salaries, projecting,
you can like figure out like you can estimate how much something will change or yeah.
I mean, you can do that with like remedial math too, right? I mean, I can look at like how well we're doing last week, and then how well we're doing a year ago at this time, and sort of figure out how well we're gonna do next week, right?
Yeah.
Am I on the right path? Like, is that what calculus kind of is?
No, they make it unnecessarily hard.
God damn it!
Like I should show you some of the shit that I've had.
You should actually sit down, do a screenshot, show us like some of your bull crap. Not now.
Well, I was gonna say I actually have a screenshot of my homework from the other day, so I could actually.
I feel like we're going really long tonight.
Yeah. We're already in an hour.
Oh my god. We still gotta do Star Trek news.
It really needs to die. Like, there's no reason for it at all. I mean, if you're gonna be a
until somebody can stand up and be like, "This is what calculus needs to be for calculus for management." Ew. Yeah, there's like a whole thing for it.
Of course.
Oh, wait.
Of course.
How is calculus used in management? Calculus, by determining marginal revenues and costs, can help business managers maximize their profits and measure the rate of... Shut up! It's an umbrella term. Can help business managers maximize their profits and measure the rate of increase in profit that results from each increase in production. As long as marginal revenues exceed marginal costs, the firm... It's exactly what I just said. You take what did I made last week plus what or whatever math is involved minus what I made last year around this time, and like predict what I'm gonna make next week, right?
Yeah.
What am I looking at? This looks like some Einstein.
Is one question from last week.
God, is this
And it's not even solved because the task wasn't to solve it. It was to explain it like up to a point and then stop.
what's that equation that we use to like guesstimate how much planets with life are out there in the universe?
Yeah, that would be probably calculus.
That's what that looks like to me.
Yeah, and that's basically it's unnecessary for me. I'm not a business manager, so I don't need to worry about costs.
Okay, so
Well, I mean, I guess technically
you're taking management as in like
cost
you're a
of
manager.
products and stuff, but
Wait. Your manager is in you are a manager within a company managing employees. You're not a manager of your own corporation.
correct.
Maybe that's where they're thinking
But I would argue that
this is.
what I'm doing, I will never do a calculus stream.
Oh my
Sorry,
God, Rich's
never.
calculus homework time. Yes, Rich, you need to live stream all of your homework from now on.
Yeah, it'll just be a lot of me cussing and throwing shit and like, what the fuck do I need this for?
That's golden. That is awesome. I'd subscribe.
Oh man. So, yeah, like my degree would be for like if I wanted to be a CTO or a CIO, like C-level management.
I guarantee even they don't give a
do
shit
calculus.
about this.
They have
No.
business offices that do that shit for them.
Right. Maybe this is just a like a societal thing to keep people from getting ahead. Oh, we don't want them moving the man. Let's add this bullshit calculus thing that'll like scare everybody away from like trying to like move up in the world.
Yeah. Well,
I'm serious.
jokes on them because I'm struggling as more than I have in any class ever, and
Yeah.
I still have a B. So
Okay. I bet you it's just some bullcrap thing to like keep the man keeping you down.
maybe.
So like we don't want you to like progress and like take over my job. So hey, calculus.
You know what I've been doing if I get stuck though, like, because a lot of it I can work through the workbook and figure it out, and using the iPad with the Apple Pencil really helps because I can write it down and then erase it. And anyway,
Look what I got, Rich.
but hey, it's not the one that fell in the truck.
No, I got a replacement. No, I called
So-
Ryder and got a
Yeah.
replacement.
So, but what's really helped is if I get stuck, I pay for a website called Chegg, Chegg, and people submit
Sounds
their
racist.
homework questions, and professionals will answer them. So
Yeah.
I can walk through it step by step and actually figure
Yeah,
it out.
are you ever gonna be tested in the same room as like somebody watching you?
No.
Well, there you go. Isn't there apps you can just like take a photo of your homework and it'll?
Yeah, but they're not very good at what I need. Like calculus, it's really lacking. Because I used to use Symbolab when I got stuck in math, and that was a really good website. But yeah,
Branch of mathematics concerned with the calculation of instantaneous rates of change and the summation of infinitely many small factors to determine some whole. Not a goddamn word of that makes sense. And all the photos they show are like Einstein's like theory of relativity and crap.
that's not stuff I'm going to be doing in my career, guaranteed.
There's 4 concepts of calculus: limits, differential calculus. Is that the one you're doing? Because that seems the one
I've
that's like
done one week was limits, last week was differential. So it changes.
multivariable. Dude, I'd kill myself if I had to learn
ASMR
calculus.
J alert.
I just like throw myself off a bridge. If they're like, dude, you got to do calculus to like get this job, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
It's
nope.
terrible. So, actually, while Andy's here, it's probably a good time for you to do your topic about Apple because I'm sure
we
he
still
has
going?
some knowledge and information he could share with us on the why behind this.
I gotta look at my notes because I don't know what the hell I was even. Oh, dear Apple. Oh, wait, is this gonna be a what has Apple innovated today?
No. There's no innovation here. It's just a
Okay,
question.
so my topic goes, dear Apple, Why you no FLAC? I want FLAC. Why you no FLAC? Why only MP3? I
So,
don't understand.
so when I read it, I was like, I have Apple Music and I see songs that say lossless. So they
Yeah,
have a
but
lossless
it's in their
format.
no, it's ACLC format. They have their own proprietary bullshit FLAC
Right.
format. Yeah,
But what I'm saying is they have a lossless format. They just don't have FLAC.
which probably explains why they don't let FLAC because they're like, oh, you got to use our format.
Maybe it's just because
For Apple.
there's no reason to do it because nobody is downloading music anymore.
No, what? You can rip music in FLAC format.
No, I know, but most people just do Apple
ALAC,
Music
that's what it was.
You know, so it's FLAC with an A for Apple. Apple
Really?
lossless audio.
Exactly. That is okay. So that's what it is. It's another thing, like they do with the store.
See, I knew Andy would have some knowledge on it.
Where someone makes an app and it's really cool, and Apple's like, "Oh no, Squish, you're out of the store. Bye." Hey, guess what new feature we just added to our operating system? The same bullshit your app did. Because we're Apple and we innovate.
So, funny story is I can actually use that as a jumping off point to my Apple topic.
Okay, well, we
Because-
didn't answer my question
No,
yet,
we'll
so
come
can
back
we not?
to yours. I just want to mention this. So this is exactly what happened in the jailbreak community back in the day when there was an app called Cydia, where you could download third-party apps that weren't in the App Store,
Yes.
and they're actually suing Apple. There's an antitrust case going on right now, and Apple tried to get it thrown out, saying it was past the statute of limitations, and the judge said that was bullshit, and they were.
That's a really dumb reason to try to get. Oh yeah, it's been too long.
Yeah, so they're going forward with the case now. So, but this is exactly why this App Store existed, was for third party apps that weren't allowed in the App Store. It was a
And
way
there are
around-
30R. I've been drinking. There are third-party PAPs with the thing
right.
that can play FLAC files.
Yeah.
You get them, but it doesn't sync with your
Can't
iTunes library.
VLC play FLAC?
Yes, but
I have
I
VLC on
would
my
have
iPhone.
to manually copy the files onto my iPhone as like a storage device.
And
It
they're
won't
huge
sync.
because they're FLAC, right?
They're not. It's not that big of a deal.
Compared
FLAC.
to an MP3, they're big.
And I only noticed because I'm like Lyft, so I'm like, okay, I want to copy my music collection so I can start playing some chill stuff while I'm driving. And then I'm like, why is like 60% of my library missing? And I go back and I'm like, oh, it's FLAC. And Apple in the past has offered conversion services.
You get one of these.
What is that?
It plugs into an iOS device with Lightning, and it's a 1
No, it's-
terabyte drive.
It doesn't help me.
Why? You have
Oh,
a
I guess
terabyte
unless
for the
if I use a
storage.
third party. Why don't I just bring my laptop into the car then and play music?
Yeah, true.
Okay,
Andy says
so
he has 200 gigs on his iPhone, and he uses the Vox app.
I just like the sync
But
option.
Andy
It's
always
my
buys
fault
the
for
highest
trying to use.
iPhone. Yeah, see?
It's my fault. I have the 256 iPhone, and I'm sure they go up in the gigabyte, in the terabytes
have-
at this point.
They have a terabyte one now, right? The Pro is terabyte, I think.
I'm just stupid. I just should have an Android device for my freaking music, and then I could do all that stuff.
Nah.
You buys the iPhone because they're lossless audio. You pay for music, you plebe,
No, he's paying for the highest storage iPhone. So that
because
can
he
put
has
his
so much
music.
lossless music. Okay,
Right.
I take it back. You're not a plebe.
No, actually, he's the exact opposite.
You are master race.
Yeah,
He said
1 terabyte. Yeah,
That's
so,
crazy. That's
yeah.
crazy. My music collection is like 60 gigabytes. I have such a small collection.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not that big into music, Rich. I don't know if you knew that.
That's a bullshit. Like that's the
don't
only
have a lot
thing
of
we
music.
ever talked about was music, like our whole lives.
Yeah, but if you go and look at my collection, you're like, oh, okay, he hasn't explored any new music since me and him used to hang out. He's got like the same Radiohead collection.
I've only
Paul
got like
Oakenfold.
200 gigs, but it's all MP3. I don't do lossless format because my
Yeah.
hearing sucks, so I can't tell the difference. So why would
I
bother?
I will convert it to MP3 if there's an easy way to do it, but I torrent because I'm cheap, and some of this stuff is just FLAC, and you can't. There's no other option.
Yeah.
I
you
got
can
download
convert
Square
'em, but
Pusher.
It takes time.
Oh my. Well, the converter I have doesn't let you convert into specific folders, so I'd have to go one album at a time. I can't just drop the entire discography in there without dropping them all into the same one folder, which would be a pain in my ass. But it's just bullshit. Like, Apple, come on. You should be able to do FLAC by now. For Christ's sakes, you did Windows Media Audio. Still.
That's a good point.
Still, if you drop Windows Media Audio, it'll convert it.
Yeah. That's a good
So
point.
why not FLAC? Why not FLAC?
And isn't FLAC open source too?
I'm fairly certain, yes. It's never been... Yeah, it's not like MP3. It's not like you need a license to, like...
It's a free software project. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they don't want to support it because they're pushing their own crap. They're ALAC. Oh, good. Andy thinks I'm right. My point has been made. End the podcast. Goodbye, Rich.
End on a high note.
Yep. This has been Drunk Tech Support. I'm right.
Shit.
But no, I do think it's probably comes down to Apple being selfish pieces of dookie. Like, they're like, oh, we got our ALAC.
I mean, if it was
that's
as good or better, I could understand why they would put more.
And this is just, this is also me being stubborn. Like, I'm just trying to use Apple and use their music app and just use the phone as a regular music player, like I've always used all my life, and just expecting it to do things that they just won't do. I could always just find some third-party solution, but at that point, I might as well just go to Android. Nah, I mean? Nah, I mean, son? Nah, I mean? Y'all know me. It's a pain in the ass, dude. I just want things to work out of the box, and Apple sucks. I believe Android plays FLAC straight up. Like, no...
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
But then you
Alright,
have
well,
Android.
Yeah, I gotta have it. You think, Rich? You think I gotta have an Android?
So anyway,
I'm sorry. That was it. That's something that needs to die. I need Apple to just kill themselves.
So
Plus a bunch of other reasons. VLC plays. Yeah, I know VLC plays it.
Oh, so it does support FLAC, but only in the Files app.
Yeah. I've heard people say they can play files, but they gotta like play it song one at a time using like the files.
So there's not a media player for it. It's just
They're there. It can play them, but it just won't.
wow. See that's intentional. You know that's intentional.
That's what I said. This
but
is
I don't
like
understand why. I could understand if their format was as good or better. But
it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if it's as good or better. It's their format.
Right.
That's why they want to push it.
But it's their
They're not gonna
phone.
oh, our formats. Well, they don't have FLAC. They have AFLAC. AFLAC.
No, but Andy's saying they support FLAC in the Files app, just not. In the
Oh
media
yeah, I know.
So
No, yeah, exactly. So it's stubbornness on Apple's
Yeah.
part. Which, oh my God, Apple being stubborn and like squishing like the little guy. No way, never. For them to come out and be like, our phones now play FLAC. I'd be like, oh my God, so innovative.
we could do Apple innovation.
We could have done that for this, but you skipped it, jerk.
Well, we do have one more segment left.
Do we, Rich?
I think it's
we've
becoming our favorite because we have one in almost every episode now.
Oh,
Or maybe there's just that much news.
wait, hold on. I gotta get prepared for this.
Here, let me play this.
Musky Minutes. Musky Minutes. It's Musk.
Okay. So, tell us, Jay.
You see, I replaced my poster.
I did. What did you replace it with? I can't read it.
It's an under construction sign.
Nice.
Because I don't know what to replace it yet with.
So if you were watching the last episode, you saw Jay get up and take down the poster of Elon Musk.
Oh, yeah, I posted a picture on our Facebook, and I realized, like, it's like... You know, like, with the whole Zoom things, everyone's all professional at top, and then, like, short shorts on the bottom and stuff. And then I walked over there with, like, my love handles hanging out and, like, my ass cheeks. And I'm like, I'm getting rid of this. I posted it on our Facebook if anyone wants to see it.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, it's Musky minutes, Rich.
Yes.
What's going on with Musk?
Well, he threw
Let me get my...
Dogecoin a bone. See what I did there?
Rich,
What?
is it time for me to take out my
Yeah, look at that.
Dogecoin?
Yeah.
What's going on with Dogecoin? Is it worth something now, Rich?
Threw them a bone, Jay.
Oh, like a dog bone or a boner.
Yes.
Okay.
So he made it so you could buy Tesla and SpaceX merchandise with it. Because that's what we need is SpaceX merchandise.
Excuse me. Is this... Did he do this like years ago?
He did, I think...
When he first endorsed Dogecoin, he's like, you can buy Teslas with Dogecoin now. Because I'm so awesome. And...
Yeah, the Tesla stuff was a while ago, but now it's SpaceX too. He's...
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. But,
Let's see.
I'm ready to see somebody buy a ticket up to space with some Dogecoin.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
Well, I don't know how much mine's worth, but it says very currency. Wow, much coin. How money? So crypto. Please mine. Very rich.
Please
very.
mine if you can find a GPU.
I don't know. I missed the whole boat on this crap, man. I could be rich. Oh no, I dropped it in my drink.
I sold all mine off last year.
Well, I still got this physical one, which is gonna buy my way into space, Rich.
Right. Yeah.
I bet you if I went down there was like, bitch, I got a Doge. I bet for the meme, he would let me go into space.
Maybe.
He is that insane.
He is.
All right, hashtag get Jay into space. Let's get that trending.
All right, so we'll do hashtag replace Jay.
No.
After we do the hashtag get Jay to space, and then you get stuck up there. We'll have to replace.
Oh yeah, I blow up. I blow up in the freaking in the atmosphere because Elon Musk does not take his job seriously and thinks everything's a joke, and then I die. That's cool though, right?
Yeah.
That would make our pod wicked famous, right? If I burn up on re-entry.
Maybe.
Maybe. Thanks, Rich. Thanks for the encouragement. Oh, Elon also said some brilliant. I guess we don't like Elon anymore.
Replace Jay in space. I love it.
So I guess we don't like Elon anymore, right? I
Seems
tore his
that
poster
way.
off the wall. He was like an amusing meme for a while. Now it's just like it's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
And
It's just
now I gotta
like,
find.
The more he's in the news, the more it seems like he's.
The more he
becoming
opens
a
his mouth,
terrible
which you
human.
should have figured, like he was that kind of person, like back in the day. Remember the whole like cave-in with the I don't
Oh
know,
yeah.
the soccer team. He was calling some dude a pedo just because like he upset him like out of nowhere for no reason. I was like, we'll give him a pass. I'll buy a poster of him and put it on my wall.
At least you didn't give him a pass when he was accused of sexual misconduct.
That's true. Calling someone a pedo is an insult. It's just an insult, right? But actually, paying off a stewardess because she claimed that I don't remember. He was like, more. I want more when she was like giving him a massage or something like that.
Yeah, something.
It was a bunch of gross stuff. And the fact that he paid her off totally feels like it happened. Like, why would you pay someone off if it definitely happened? If it's he said, she said, then I don't think like you need to pay him off. Like there's no proof, right?
Right.
Unless there's proof.
If you didn't do it, there's no proof.
Unless there's proof, and then you pay him off. So they don't, you make them fill out a NDA and then. Okay. Anyway,
but then they still violate those.
I kind of want to just like, well, yeah, that's. Oh no, they only came out with this because of they were like reviewing his records, his tax records or something.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Wasn't it because of the?
It was because of Twitter.
Twitter purchase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. I really don't feel like talking about it anymore. Can we cancel this? Okay, so Musk was replying to a tweet that said, I feel like billionaires are most benign when trying to make money and most nefarious when spending it, trying to do good. Okay, whatever.
Basically, he's saying that billionaires aren't the bad guy, right?
Well, we'll get to that.
Oh.
Musk ran a Twitter poll, which he loves to do.
He does love those.
If my poll wins, I'll feed the homeless. Or if my poll wins, I'll buy Twitter as a joke. Or whatever he does.
Game.
Why you gotta bring my picture up like that, man?
You said handles? You wanted to see it, so
I did not want to see it. God
Maybe
damn
I
it!
misheard you. Maybe the vodka's talking.
Hashtag cancel Jay's love handles. I'm working on it, man. I'm down to 200. Okay.
That's good.
Musk ran a poll asking his 95 million followers who they trust less, politicians or billionaires. Ew, both evenly? Really, Rich? You want to get into your love handles, Rich?
No, because they're
like
it's like
one of those inner tubes you go sledding in. It just goes Mack truck tires.
Yeah, there you go. I feel like there's a word for it.
Yeah, it's like a spare tire, but it's like all of you. You are a spare tire, Rich. A spare Mack tire. No, one of those freaking earth mover trucks. Those fucking huge dump trucks. The tires are like 50 feet high. That's you, fat fuck.
Oh shoot.
I'm sorry.
Oh man.
I love you. Please start keto with me.
I may.
I'm serious.
I am too.
As of midday Friday, 3/4 of the 2.8 million respondents said that they trust politicians less than billionaires.
So
that's stupid.
How many people follow him?
90 million.
So, like
95 million.
So, like 2% of his followers actually answered this poll.
Yeah. Every normal person like me or you would be like, I trust them both equally less.
Yeah,
equally
I don't trust
no.
either of them.
I don't trust either of them. That's what I was getting at. But
I think the correct saying is, I trust them about as far as I can throw them.
Ugh. A union is just another corporation, Musk said in another tweet.
That's kind of true.
As liberal as I am not. I'm not against unions, but I'm like, I see how unions bend.
And you and I have talked about
tip the scales completely the other way.
Yeah.
Where they have all the power.
There needs
and
to be a middle ground.
Yes, exactly.
Whereas
I agree 100%.
A lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times they end up tipping it the other direction.
Unions start out, they mean well, and then after a while, the employees get all the power, and they realize they can't just get fired, and then people are lazy. And I've worked in companies that had unionized help within the company. I wasn't union, and I saw how they behave. They don't answer your calls. They're like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
you have to deal with the whole union. You can't just like fire me because I'm a piece of shit. Anyway, we're not on that now. We're talking about Musk.
But he talked about unions. So
yeah. Musk put $6 billion into a foundation, but everybody thought it came to us, but we haven't got any of it yet. Oh, that must have been when he was like, oh yeah. Remember what I told you? He was like, explain to me now. He wrote this on tweet. Explain to me how $6 billion would solve world hunger. And then somebody
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah, I remember that.
meticulously wrote out how it would happen. A 1,000-word executive summary that mapped out how the UN could utilize the money to feed more than 40 million people across 43 countries. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like paraphrasing as I'm reading here. Last November, Musk donated roughly 5 billion worth of Tesla shares to an undisclosed charity. So he did actually cough up the money.
But why is it
A donate?
undisclosed? Did he?
Yeah, I don't know. A donation that made
Was
him
it
the
like
second largest.
a donation to a stewardess or something? Like...
It was to shut up a fucking stewardess. Where's the he said billionaires are dumb? That's the whole reason I like.
I don't know.
Elon
I
Musk-
actually hadn't seen that news until you talked about it. So
Yeah, the world's richest man said on Twitter Tuesday that billionaires aren't the bad guys. He said that it is morally wrong and dumb to use the word billionaire as a pejorative. If that person is using their wealth to create products that make millions of people happy. Okay, so he's like, if I'm making lots of expensive cars that people can't afford, then I'm doing good.
but I think it's more about like being a good corporate citizen too. It's not all about just making things people like. Like you have to be a good citizen still.
Would you say Bill Gates is that? I know whatever his wife, his ex-wife.
Ex-wife, yes.
Yeah. Do you think she forced him into being charitable, or I feel like he wasn't like known for being charitable until
I honestly feel like it was his thing because people grow and they evolve in their beliefs and as they grow, and when you don't have to worry about money, I imagine life gets a little boring after a while. Like
people
at some
call
point,
him a
you bought
philanthropist.
everything you could ever buy.
Right.
So how
People
else
call
do you
him
make yourself happy?
Full-on rapist. That's what he is. He is a full-on rapist, and he's always been one.
Oh man.
And he's never. When's the last time he's like? Bill Gates has never made like shocking news. I mean, I heard special vacations.
There was
He was
some
part of
talk of
sexy times,
inappropriate stuff with
sexy
employees,
parties.
but nothing came to the surface like it did with everybody else.
Yeah, like Bill Gates seems like a decent guy. Like whatever
He's
weird
not,
stuff.
He's an asshole. I
Oh,
tell you
is
that
he?
right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everybody.
Well, I've
talks
never.
about that. But
I've never
how do
heard
you-
otherwise.
How do you run a multi-billion-dollar company, international company, without squashing some people?
What would
along the way?
Steve Jobs say today if he was still alive? Do you think he'd be like a crazy, like MAGA, like friggin'
Probably not.
like Crimea River libs? Like
I don't
we're in
think
such
so.
we live in such a different world right now. It's like
Really
insane,
do.
dude. It's like night and day. It's crazy.
Mhm.
And Musk, I don't know if he's trolling, but he's definitely like one of those guys. Maybe because he's a billionaire, maybe because he's a douche, maybe because he wants to blow Trump. I don't know.
Could be a little of both.
Maybe all of the above. Yeah, I don't agree that unions are great. I think there needs to be some sort of non-union intermediary
Yeah.
that keeps the scales from tipping in either direction. That is my 2 cents.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about business.
It just needs to be a good balance. There needs to be protections so that employees are not abused and taken advantage of, but there also needs to be something to rein in the abuse on the other side.
It's just been known. People can't deal with power. Nobody.
Yeah, well, what's the saying? Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we can't even have intermediaries like controlling these because like do we know if they're being like influenced by money outside
Right.
of the situation? You'll never have
Well,
a
that's the
neutral
whole argument about money in politics. I mean, people have talked about how money's the issue, the lobbyists and all the
It is
corporate sponsors.
It totally is, and I agree with that. Like it's insane. Like
But you bring up the topic of getting money out of things, and people are like, "Oh no, that's my payday."
oh no. We should start a political podcast.
We
Rich.
really
like
should.
I got so much to say that I'm not saying right now because I don't want to get involved in that crap on drunk tech support. This is
Yes.
just for getting drunk and doing tech
And
support,
talking
which we
about
never
tech
do.
support.
We
We
never
did
do
tech support on 2 episodes.
2 entire episodes out of,
140.
140. Oh my god. What are we gonna do in episode 200, Rich? Are we gonna have a
don't know.
special? Or we'll be like
We
done
should
by
do
that.
that thing where
Will be
we
another.
do it together in the same room.
Okay, you gonna fly out here?
Sure.
Okay, you fly out here. We'll do it.
Sounds good.
Or we'll both just get a green screen and just be like, "Hey, Rich! Oh my God, you're in the same room. I'm
Like we
so
did on that other episode.
happy. Give me a hug. Give me a hug, buddy." Yeah. Like that we did in that. That'd be awesome.
Oh man. stuff.
So yeah, F Musk. He's off my meme list. He's not
off
even
the
like.
Christmas card list.
Yeah. He's not even like cool in a funny way anymore. He's just sad, like every other billionaire. Who am I gonna put up on my wall, Rich? I have nobody to idolize.
Just put like Picard. Like
Dude, I
TNG
fucking hate Picard.
TNG Picard, not Picard.
I don't know. They kind of ruined TNG Picard. I might put just like some bikini bimbo.
Yeah.
Some 1980s like car wash, some hot rod with a
You should do a
bikini chick on it.
1980s aerobic instructor with like the
The
fluorescent
one piece.
pads and everything.
Yeah. I'm find it. Michelle Pfeiffer. Wait, what is that? Claudia Schiffer? Like, what's a chick from like the 80s?
No, Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna find one of them. Put them up. Until then, it's under construction. I'm just gonna put a Pokemon poster there. You know.
There you go.
Like,
There you
can
go.
you not? Can you not tell?
That works.
Or Hatsune Miku, because I'm like gay for that apparently.
Apparently. Well, I'm out of topics.
It's good software. Okay, yeah, let's get this over with. Goodbye. This has been Drug Tech Support. I'm Jason, and this is Rick. What?
And I'm Rich, and we have an outro song, so chill.
I cut it out and I just play.
Well, I'm
the
going to
actual
play it
clip.
anyway, so shh. You have been listening to Drunk Tech Support. Check out drunktechsupport.com for audio downloads of our episodes, and catch video of the show now at youtube.drunktechsupport.com. Don't forget to smash that like button and be sure to turn on notifications so you see when we go live. Grab yourself a beer and go F yourself, America.